Yetta, I'm lost.
Well, then you need a better guide.
Moving forward with the Dekker Team. Moving forward together with the Dekker Team.
We are honored to have created for you free access to over 653 Life's Inside Track episodes where we share insider tips, making house home, and really how to build wealth wisely through real estate. We're going to explore building wealth wisely might be hard to say and very easy to actually understand and do if you have the right guide by your side. And if you don't, it's messy.
Yeah. Messy. Like one of our great clients and friends, they bought a lot of real estate investment properties through us. They've sold some, they've bought some, they've flipped some, they've moved houses to facilitate things and built a lot of wealth over the last 10 years, right? And one of the things they said is if you're going to invest in real estate, you better have an investment-focused realtor that understands it.
Well, and are we allowed to share a little bit of their story? What they say? So they also coach people in how to build wealth wisely through real estate, right? And so we can even connect you with them. If you're thinking you just want to be an investor, hey, that's another whole venue. If you just want to be an investor and you want to be hands-off, but an investor in real estate, like connect with us. We will help you connect you to the right people.
Yeah,
right?
You get a lower return,
yes,
but it's hands-off.
Hands-off. Right. And one thing they tell all their coaches that they're coaching that, and many of them are realtors from different cities and different places throughout Canada. And they'll say, well, I'm an investment focused realtor. And right away she'll say, do you own any? Do you know what questions to ask? What credentials do you have that make you an investment focused realtor?
Can you run the cash flow? Do you bring properties? That's what she loves, is we bring properties to them and say, oh, why aren't you buying this?
Right. Well, Ran, the last one wasn't that long ago, and they put it off twice. You sent it to them, and then the third time you said, like, I think this is exactly what you want. And it was like, oh, yeah,
and they're
actually,
doing really,
it is.
really, really well on that one.
Right.
Actually,
yeah, that's actually one of their better ones.
So
the bottom line here is you need a guide that can not only know when they can help you, but know when they need to recommend you go elsewhere.
Yeah.
And what others can help you with. So that's part of having a guide by your side that you can rely on. And so that's what the Dekker team really has done, is we built a proven process not only for selling, buying real estate, traditional real estate, which we still know how to do, and we still do lots of that. And yet, because we see and know how well people can do without the same effort through investing in real estate, we've become very proficient at that for ourselves and for those that journey with us. So it's really a proven strategic process that's custom tailored to your situation, to what matters to you, not what matters to us.
Yeah. Many clients say to me they have a lack of knowledge of real estate and real estate investing. And that's why they think they need to take a course or get an education in it, right? But what do you say to that?
Well, I say, just put us in your side pocket. We'll give you...
That might be uncomfortable.
But we got you. Like, we've got your back.
Okay.
That's really the bottom line.
Right. Yeah. We've invested in properties. We've helped hundreds of people invest in properties that they've done really well with. I was trying to think, the other day, Yetta, how many clients have we served with investment properties that actually lost money on the property?
I don't know. Are there any? Did you think of somebody?
Maybe one or two that wanted to sell quickly, but really in 35 years of helping people buy and sell real estate, it's maybe on one hand maximum people that haven't have not made money on their real estate.
That's fascinating.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you're thinking, hey, I would like to make some money on real estate, then I'm going to invite you to reach out to us together at dekkerteam.com. You can send an email or you can call me on my cell at 613-867-6058. Because if there's anything I love doing, it's helping people build wealth through real estate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's tough. It's tougher now. Let me just clarify. The market is such, the prices are such that it is tougher to find the right property that makes sense. And so is it more work for me than it was 5 years ago? Absolutely. Like 5-10 years ago, it was so simple. I'd say, okay, we're going to go buy a townhouse. It's going to cash flow $100 a month. And do. It's simple. There were thousands of them. We could just pick one.
Pick our favorite and our favorite spot.
It doesn't work now.
No.
Not at this interest rate. So it takes a little more effort to find the right property.
And therefore, the spreadsheets are essential. And that's really what our client Roz and Sean were saying, is that you need to be able to not just read them, but fill them in and know what should go in them and what somebody might be missing. I mean, there's times where they've sent, several of our clients will send us the spreadsheets because they get to fill them out too once they're savvy investors. And you'll look at it and go, that doesn't sound right. You relook at the numbers and you go, you miscalculated this one thing. Yeah. So it's not just that you need to know how to do it, because none of us are 100% foolproof of not making an error.
Now, financing investment properties can be a challenge as well. You want to find a investment-focused mortgage broker that really understands it, has got your back, so that we can make sure that you're protected and they know your plan, like how many you want to own. Then that changes how you're going to have ownership, whether it's in personal, whether it's in both people's names if your partner has it, or maybe it's just in one. Like there's different strategies for different purposes. And then there's commercial lending, when you get in 5 units and above. Things change. There's a CMHC MLI program, which is amazing. You can buy up to 95% leverage, the loan up to 95%. And amortizations 30, 40, even 50 years out. So we can start to make properties that don't super cash flow now, cash flow under these programs if they're 5 or more units. And we've got one coming up actually. Well, it's a nice 4-bedroom, but the builder will turn it into a 5, and not a 4-bedroom, 4-unit. Builder will turn it into 5. That might be something you want to call me about.
So really what we wanted to emphasize is you don't have to have all the answers yourself. You just have to know someone that can get you all the answers, or that has the answers. And like, then real estate's not risky. Then real estate can be the best way to build wealth. And I'm going to use the word wisely. It's wise if you understand it. It's because if you don't understand it at all and you don't have peace of mind, that's the other whole thing. We've got to get you so you have peace of mind through the process. And that's our job. And it's not about convincing you. It's about showing you the facts and the data and the figures so that you can feel confident in it.
Yeah, and I think unless the population starts to shrink, which doesn't seem to be going to, there is always a demand for housing. Together, we're clarifying your options, because when your options are clear, your wisdom will flow.
Moving forward with the Dekker Team. Moving forward together